Rapper Fredo has charted number 41 in the charts. His new single, No Comment. Now, regardless of me and Fredo's backstory or whatnot, I'm going to, like I always said, I'm going to play the game. I'm going to do my YouTubes. I'm going to do the uploads. And I'm going to give man their flowers. Now, the past couple of weeks, there's been loads of controversy next to Fredo's name, from people getting sentenced to 116 years, etc., dropping new music, and obviously the fake Mr. Fake Flex page, you get me, around that. So it's just been crazy, and my name's been involved in all of that. But I want to give the boy his flowers in terms of the marketing around that. He's positioned, he waited for the case to be finished, God willing, that he was hoping the case for everyone to get not guilty. And obviously, he still will have dropped the music video, but he still has to do what he got to do. And he picked his time, he picked his positioning perfectly when he dropped the song. Obviously, this was the song. You get me? The song was around. This was the song. I'm the one who does the facts. I give her 10 racks. That's when I feel alive. It's crazy. I even just went into the comments. The first comment is crazy. You get me? Bouncer's about to make 5 videos about this track. 3.3k likes. That's crazy. But anyway, this is what's happened. Go to UK chart officials. In the midweeks, it was like 36. He dropped a bit. But he didn't really push. He didn't really push the single. I reckon if there was more spend or more ads around it. This is the difference between being with a label. If you're with a label, they're going to put crazy budget in terms of keeping at that spot or dropping, trying to get a top 30. Obviously, he's with an independent label now. And in Australia, their infrastructure is not crazy. Do you know what I mean? Fredo is the biggest thing in their label right now, and they can put time and effort into it. But it's the difference. If you're with an actual record label, the benefits of that, they would have probably pushed that to a top 30 or etc. But it's got number 41. It's kind of fell short on top 40 in the UK official charts, but he's got a top 75 or whatnot, and this is amazing. And even to go to UK rap numbers posted this. Where did UK rap numbers posted this? Obviously, it says it here. Fredo earns his highest charting single since July 2023 this week, with No Comment debuting at number 41 on the UK official charts. And I think it's just short of 10,000 sales now. 10,000 sales in UK rap in this climate is amazing. It shows that my man's still got it. And obviously he had this to say in his on his Instagram story.
So to be real, I don't really have an explanation for that kind of crazy level. Whatever it is I've been going through for the last 4 years with this person. But yeah, you lot should have known that was some nonsense from there talking about Santan Dave's lucky I let him on my project. Like, come on, be for real, and all the rest. To be real, I don't even want to dwell on it too much. It is what it is. You can see what it is. Anyone who wants to really look into it, you'll see what it is. Straight psycho. Moving forward, it's still nothing but love. It's like I've been away and the love ain't even gone nowhere. The song's doing well, number 1 on YouTube and whatever. I got a lot of announcements coming. Strictly music. I know it's a lot of nonsense on the internet, this, that, my name, and a lot that really I'm not even involved with, but I guess it comes with that. But yeah, like I said, just stay in tune. Shout out Dave every time, and anyone else who might have got their name mixed up in all that rubbish, but moving forward, it's strictly music.
And obviously he's now posted, still number 1 trending on YouTube and obviously the UK official charts. You get me? So that there's a big move for Fredo. You got artists that's obviously doing great numbers now. They're more warmer than Fredo, and they're not even charting. Just put it that way. You get me? I'm not gonna say no names. I don't want to rile up the internet. You get me? But and then obviously big shout out to Winners Talking Podcast. They broke this down, and you got Twin, and you got Austin, and you got obviously Doug, etc. on the pod, and they're breaking down this. So, and it was a good. It was they broke things down different. So where is it? Let me get it up. I think it's this still. Where is it? Yeah, here it is.
Aside from, let's not get into any. Let me ask you to rephrase that question. What do you think about Fredo's last couple of weeks as far as promotional wise? Has it benefited him as a C?
So what Pounds is saying, look, all the madness is happening, but is good publicity bad publicity? Is it all good? Is it all good publicity? Is it all publicity? Is it gonna always equal to people listening to the sales, album sales and whatnot, single sales?
As the CEO, can you see the benefits of some of it? Not all, not the salacious stuff, but some of it. Can you see the benefits, even of the salacious stuff? Is that beneficial or is it to his detriment as far as promoting a product? I'll ask both of you this.
You know what I will say? He says something that I heard so loud in how I interact with artists sometimes. That's like a really frustrating thing. He said, like, I'm a human being, this is my life.
I fucking
See
that rang bells.
that bit?
My son was watching it and that rang bells.
It was something along those lines. That made me
That's
think, you
literally
know
what he said.
There is like a, do you know what it is? Like, I feel like we've got to protect artists sometimes as a whole. Like, not even, it's worth speaking specifically on the Fred thing, yeah. But you know what I do think becomes a bit reckless sometimes is then when we're not thinking about that bit. Because you know what it is? There's certain times where you interact with artists, yeah. There are people we've lost to the game because they can't be bothered with the noise. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
So there's some level of like, you know, like even there's economies around huge artists. And there are teams around them here that know a lot of things.
Yes. Aside from, let's not get into any of that. Yes.
And because there's a bigger goal to their existence, there are conversations that I had around things that are like, yo, you know what? I remember I was in LA one time with this artist and I'm new to all of this music thing. Right?
So just give you a little breakdown. What Twin is him and his brother, they're big players in the industry. They're in the industry, the labels, they move the needle for the culture. They're in rooms fighting for us and fighting for musicians. So what Twin's saying is, look, we need to safeguard artists in terms of be mindful of the stuff that goes out there. Just say Bounce are putting this stuff out there. This is what we need to do for artists and play on it more. And it's like, this is true, but what I realize is when you're in that public eye, and if you look at footballers get it so bad in terms when it comes to, like, footballers will get it bad when it comes to the newspapers and whatnot. You get me? And I will always kind of compare me, like when that Little Man stuff came out and the +44 podcast. Remember, this +44 podcast is owned by Amazon. You get me? So the people behind that are industry people. You got people they're big industry people, yeah? So when that came out, the Shea Bar and all these other pages, and they posted what Little Man has said and whatnot, it was just the clickbait. The post was clickbait. People didn't even listen or watch the interview. They just watched that clickbait. But all these industry, all these pages posted it. You get me? And what Twins is saying is, I agree. You get me? But even with Man, there was none of that with me. There was just the attack of bouncer. That attack was like, yeah, kill yourself. You've took advantage of a vulnerable person. You get me? And it was only a year down the line where I had to actually a man's reached out to me. Look, man, all up to this day, flipping tries to add me on Snap. I see him keep on adding me, and I want nothing to do with him, bro. But what I'm explaining to you guys, yeah, is no, bro. Like, I understand what you're saying, but everyone has to deal with things themselves. If things are on the internet and they're on the internet for people to speak about it, they're on the internet for people to speak about it. Do you get me? Obviously, man don't want Fredo to flip and commit suicide or anything or do any of that silly stuff, because it's like, this is why I didn't speak on certain things. But it's like, and big shout out to Twin and that. This is not on anything, but I'm saying, look, I've had to go through all of this. Now I'm doing what I'm doing. Everyone follows America influence of how Americans should be. So the UK will be, Like people will sip lean or people will do this. So the UK will do the same thing. Now, man's doing American media, and obviously man has to be mindful of the stuff out there. It's true. It's like Michael Ward. I done a video yesterday about Michael Ward, and I just spoke on what's on there. This is what's going on with Michael Ward. If you look at what the press is doing, and if you look at Philip Schofield, it's always going to be double standards. So obviously I'm going to finish it like that, but it's a catch-22 for me. It's like, if there's information out or whatnot, obviously there's information out. If you're speaking on it, you get me, you're speaking on it. Obviously it turned left because it was seemed like me and Fredo have some outside problems when we don't. You get me? Well, we don't then. You get me? So, but to give Fredo, like I said, to take away the emotions or any of that, I'm here to build a platform, to do a job, and to give Fredo his flowers is boom. He's back in the UK charts, number 41. You get me? And that's a great start to him dropping music. And there's loads of more announcement for him to do, and he focuses on his personal brand and focuses on the music, and we look forward to it, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comment, guys, and yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.